Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. So yo, message to the Eagles fans. Message to Eagles Nation. We put ourselves in this fucking predicament. We put ourselves in this situation where all these people doubting us and all this other crazy shit and the stuff they got saying. This stuff coming out their mouth right now. It's really pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Cause you know what I mean? Because if we beat the Seahawks, there's no way in the world that there's any doubt of us beating the Rams. Now it's all this doubt. Now it's all this doubt about how we played and all this and all that, what you have, you not. It's really getting under my skin. Let me get in my car so I give you a proper rant. You know what I mean? Get in my car real quick. So we need to step up. The Eagles need to step up because this is what the good teams do. The good teams lose one in the middle of the year, then they get right back to it. We got to stop this bleeding immediately. We bleeding right now. Now everybody's saying, oh, who have we beaten? We ain't beat nobody. The Seahawks somebody? The Seahawks ain't nobody. So with this win right here against the Rams, we get right back to it. We get right back on it. We get right back on it as the favorites if we come out here and beat these guys at home. Because we got to do it. Everybody needs to step up. Only two people that I seen giving effort last week from an offensive standpoint, I'm going to say was Carson Wentz and I'm going to say Nelson Aguilar. We didn't block well. We didn't do a lot of shit well. We didn't contain Russell well. But that's the only person that's the only person like that you got to worry about. You got to worry about Russell and you got to worry about Russell. Only person you got to worry about contain like that. We about to get up in golf face. We better, Big V, step up because this defensive line in the play. I'm not even gonna say Big V. The whole offensive line step up starting now. We might fuck around and need to have a Friday practice if we don't already institute that. We might need to go over some film. This ain't. We need to prepare for this game like it's the NFC Championship. This game means a lot. This game means so much. We should be preparing for this game like it's a playoff game because it's playoff implications on the line. This game could potentially sway the seeding and sway who you play in the first round. We don't want to make this difficult on ourselves by having to play a wild card. If the Saints end up a wild card, having to play the Saints, then having to play having to play the Saints, then the Rams, and then stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to start weeding things out now so some of these teams could knock each other off in the playoffs, thus cementing our path and our legacy to get into the Super Bowl. That's the end game here. Home field advantage would have helped out a great deal. And we need that bye. We need the majority of the playoffs to go through us, if not all of it. We need to come out in this game with the urgency. We don't need to come out in this game. We had a couple players with birthdays. That's all fine and dandy. We had a couple players with birthdays. I know you out LA on the West Coast celebrating or whatever the hell you doing, but get that shit out your system before Sunday because this is a game we need. We need this fucking game. We need this game. We need to beat the Rams. You know what I mean? We need to beat the Rams. We don't need to be playing around. We don't need to be playing around right now at this point. After taking that loss this late in the season and people already doubting us, we need to shut these goddamn people up. They've been riding with us all season. They've been riding with us saying we this, we that. We need to shut them up now. And we need to prove what we are. We ain't no fluke. So don't go in there acting like a goddamn fluke, man. Don't go in there acting like a fluke. We are fortunate to have beaten the teams we were supposed to beat, therefore putting us in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I'm worried. Even though we're still going to be in the playoffs, I'm worried. We need to handle business. We need to handle business on Sunday. We need to handle it. Point blank period. We need to handle business on Sunday. We ain't worried about no other teams. We don't care what nobody else say. Nothing. We need to handle business. The Eagles need to handle business. Offensive line needs to open up these holes for these two big running backs to get through, and we need to make sure that we are passing the ball effectively. Wentz, you can't be missing people. We need to get back to our shit, to our week 3 shit. You know what I mean? Get back to our week 3 shit, man. We need to put some feeling back into the game. Everything was coming easy. Now it's time to grind. It's time to grind. Bird gang, fly, Eagles, fly.